Listen to that kitten purr. Oh god. This thing sounds like a f***ing helicopter. Okay, quick recap before I start the video because everybody's going to be very, very, very confused. My girlfriend is now the owner of the Civic. Kemal sold his Integra to buy an R3. And right now I am in the Jetta, which is my girlfriend's old car, trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with it. And I also bought a brand new car that I'm not going to show you guys yet. I think that pretty much sums up what the hell is going on. All my videos that I'm putting up now are actually from 3 to 4 months ago. So it makes everything very, very, very confusing. Pretty much this video is going to be me trying to diagnose and figure out what the hell's going on with this car, because it sounds like shit. It's misfiring like crazy. At first I thought it also had a rod knock, but it just has a really loud valve train for whatever reason. So I'm going to go rent a diagnostic scanner because I'm a bum and I don't have one. And I'm going to try to figure out what the hell the codes are for and what's going on. I'm thinking maybe, hopefully, it's a coil pack, because on this car, all 6 of them are on one coil pack, which would make sense because it feels like it's just a random misfire. If not, it could be the fuel pump, because also the fuel gauge tends to bounce around like this. And I've been thinking for a while that that's about to go out. I'm going to start it up really quick and show you guys what I'm talking about, and we're going to go from there. Let's see if this thing will even start. It's got a little over 200,000 miles, and it is a Volkswagen, so I'm not expecting too much out of it right now. Oh yeah. I also forgot to mention that the car wouldn't even start when we went to tow it, because for whatever reasons the battery's dead. I think it's because we had this weird little Bluetooth plug-in drawing power, which isn't a big deal if it's sitting overnight, but whenever it sits in a parking lot for 2 weeks in the cold, it could definitely drain on the battery. So I'm gonna take my handy dandy jump pack and see if I can get this piece of shit going. Alright, so my jump pack is also serving as a hood prop because these shocks are blown out, and I'm too lazy to grab my vice grips. Okay. Alright, well that's promising. Oh, come on. Oh yeah. Listen to that kitten purr. Sounds fucking good, doesn't it? Yeah, so you can see it, it definitely runs like shit, like absolute shit. This whole entire car is just shaking right now. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna shut it off now. Oh wait, no, actually I'm gonna leave it running for a little bit, see if I can charge up the battery. Alright, yeah, that's enough of that. So, now you see what's going on with it. Probably something more serious than just a misfire. Judging by how that valve train sounds, I have absolutely no idea. My other guess is that it may have jumped timing, because I know the tensioners on these cars are really, really, really bad. Everything on these cars are really, really, really bad. But, yeah, I'm just going to get the scan tool and see if there's any glimmer of hope of saving this thing. If you want to come pick it up for 500 bucks, go at it. Doesn't really drive, kind of does, has a brand new battery in it, unfortunately. Brand new windshield wipers, so that's a plus. Just for shits, I'm going to see if this thing will actually drive, because it's probably fucked anyway. I know it sounds like it's really low on oil, but it's not. It's 100% full, so that's why I'm starting to think that it probably jumped timing, because the valve train just sounds like absolute shit. So let's give it a little test drive. Oh god. Oh, this sounds so good. I really think my neighbors hate me. Like, everybody says that. Like, every car guy says that, but legit, I'm always doing the most Hoosier things you can think of. Oh my god. This thing sounds like a fucking helicopter. Oh, this is a really bad idea. This is a really bad idea. Okay, I'm turning it around. This is like really, really bad. Sounds cammed, bro. Cam Vr6, bro. Oh shit, it stalled. Let's see if it'll start. Oh baby. we're in business. Burning the fuck out of the clutch, it will not run. Oh my god, this is so bad. I'm in fear for my life right now. Okay, yeah, that's enough of that. This thing is staying parked. I got the scan tool, and this interior color is the biggest clue you're getting on what car I'm driving now. If you watch the Losers YouTube channel, then you may have a pretty good guess. Go ahead and post it in the comments down below. I'm back in the Jetta, got the scanner hooked up. And let's see what this guy says. So, error in mapping cooling system. Random multiple misfire, I figured that. Cylinder 6, cylinder 2, cylinder 4, cylinder 1. Knock sensor signal too high, probably because it's misfiring. 1, 4, 2, and 6. That's very strange. It's definitely not rod knock. In that case, it would probably be one cylinder losing compression. So probably either jump timing or maybe that coil. I don't know. I'm thinking about just dropping the money and trying to change out the coil to see what it is. If it's not the coil, I might just say screw it, because in that case it's either a fuel pump or jump timing, which neither of which I want to do at all, because even a fuel pump, that's really best case scenario right now, and even that is probably going to run me about $300 because it's a Volkswagen. So that's pretty much what I'm working with. I don't know what the cooling error code is. Oh yeah, this thing leaks coolant. It's probably just low on coolant, because this thing leaks everything you could ever think of, anything you could ever dream of. Coolant, washer fluid, oil, power steering fluid, not brake fluid, thankfully. So I'm not literally gonna die in this car, but probably not too far off. All right, so this is day 2. I ran out of time yesterday. I picked up a coil for it just to see if that would fix anything. So I'm about to throw that on now. Let's give this baby a cold start. Just kidding, it's dead. Let's try it now. Oh, hell yeah. Sounds good. I've actually never had these off before. Jesus Christ, look at this. See, the valve cover gasket's leaking. So I knew my valve cover was bad. Well, that's not that bad, just rusty. But not this bad. I think I've definitely narrowed down the issue, at least part of it, because there's no way in hell that these are firing. Look at this. It's completely saturated in oil. I had a bad valve cover gasket on my Integra before, and I got oil in the cylinders, but not like this. This is ridiculous. Now the issue is, unlike a 4-cylinder, I have to take off the intake manifold to do the valve cover gasket. The issue is trying to get this thing off. They give you 0 space. The bolts are down in here along these runners, and I have no idea how the hell to get to them. So I skimmed through like 5 minutes of a video of some random guy doing his intake manifold gasket and valve cover gasket. So I think I'm pretty much up to the task. So yeah, I'm just gonna start disconnecting random shit. I don't even believe this, but I actually got all those bolts out. Had to use all kinds of like weird adapters. Had like this shit with this on there, and like had to use all kinds of swivels and U-joints, but I finally got this thing loose, and I don't really know what to do now. They got this like rat's nest of all kinds of vacuum lines and wiring and whatever else. So I don't know if the dude in the video I watched was just being a pussy or what, but I literally disconnected like 2 hoses and just flipped it up, because I'm not messing with any of this stuff back here. If you look down in here, there's literally no seal that goes to the spark plugs, which is probably why it was so rusted. But I guess the valve cover just dripping and pooling oil in there eventually just made its way through and made it start misfiring. Sorry I'm not filming too much of this. It's hard to do with one hand, but I finally got this thing off. I'm just breaking every single clip. I'm usually really careful and really like meticulous about doing stuff on cars, but I'm just so over this right now. And as expected, this valve cover gasket's completely dried up. It's just cracking apart. Okay, I think I'm finally done. I didn't film like 99% of what I was doing. I figured it wouldn't be too interesting to see me busting my knuckles for 3 hours. Okay, the jump pack is hooked up, and it's the moment of truth. If this doesn't work, I mean, I'm only about 40 bucks in a total of maybe 4 or 5 hours of work. But if this does work, then that means I can actually sell this for something instead of scrapping it or giving it away for like a few $100. Okay. And it might even still run like shit because I'm missing a bolt from the intake manifold, but we'll see. That's better, oddly enough. Alright, I'm gonna try taking it for a ride now. Seems like it's got a lot of the power back. Surprisingly, after driving around for 10 minutes, the idle evened out and it's running a lot better. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it at this point. I'm either gonna post it as a diesel, because that's what it sounds like, or I'm just gonna be straight up with them and tell them it runs, but not very good at all. If you're good with Volkswagens, pick it up. Sell it for like $1,000, 800 bucks, whatever. So this is potentially the last Jetta video you guys are gonna see, because I'm basically done with it. Unless I miraculously come up with something and fix it, I'll film that, but other than that, it's probably the last you're gonna see of it. So stay tuned for my car review. That's probably gonna be my next video, and then also look forward to things I'm gonna do to that car, and then what I'm gonna get after I sell the Jetta. Oh God. Oh, it sounds so good. I really think my neighbors hate me. Like, everybody says that. Like, every car guy says that, but legit, I'm always doing the most Hoosier things you can think of. Oh my God.